Remember to mute your YouTube when you're watching YouTube.
Yep, already done.
Check, check, check. Check, hello, check, hello, check. Hello. Check, hello, hello, hello. Okay, we're going to call that a sound check. Nate is on here.
Oh, good.
Jim Stute is on here. Oh, Into the Tomb of Secrets, Bride G. D. W. Lowe. Damian Larson. Talamicus. The gang's all here. Let's get the band back together. We got Randy Wendell on here. Very nice, very nice. Gonna sleeps tonight. And look, everybody, the world's most dangerous Bessie has arrived.
Dun, dun, dun.
We've been having a lot of fun playtesting the magic rules. We're finding things that, a big part of that playtesting is discovering things that we had not foreseen ahead of time, and then deciding, is that how we want it to work, or what way we want it to work, what's going to work best. And trying to figure out, how is it going to affect the game. What we don't want it to do is to totally change the framework of the game.
And I think as players we appreciate that. And I myself actually appreciate the fact that you're showing us your whole process instead of just putting the rules out there and saying, here you go.
Yeah. I think as we get further along and I get more comfortable with where we're at, then we're gonna send out some more information to the playtest group. Right now, there's just a little of information out there, and I may have jumped the gun a little bit on what I shared, but I already got some decent feedback. I know sometimes for playtesters, it can get frustrating when the rules change too often, but that's part of the process, is that, we have to be able to make those adjustments from one week to the next. A spell could be completely different. So we're looking at, all of these spells. We don't really, gosh, we're going to go live and officially in 1 minute. Charlie, tell Bessie about the movie that you went to see.
Oh,
last
Bessie,
Thursday.
If you want to go see A Haunting in Venice, you're really going to enjoy it.
Was it good?
It was awesome.
Oh, I want to go see it so bad.
It's just spooky enough to be really fun. And you have to, I was telling Dave, you have to really pay attention because it is an Agatha Christie based story to figure it out.
Yeah.
You do a lot of, at the end of the movie, you do a lot of forehead slapping. Well, yeah, I saw that, but it didn't seem to be anything important.
Yeah.
Yeah, they sneak that stuff by, for sure.
And the place that they filmed it in is just awesomely creepy.
Yeah. It looks so pretty on the trailer.
It is. Wait till you see the girl's bedroom. It's completely painted like a forest, including the ceiling. It was so cool.
Huh.
I got home and my wife said no.
Redecorate. All right, I guess we're going to get started here.
All right, let's do it.
Big thank you to everybody for joining us. We are so happy that the that we have such a lively and active pulp gaming community. I think it's such a small little niche, the pulp genre. Sci-fi and fantasy are much bigger, but pulp touches those realms as well, right?
Mhm.
But that it is what it is. It's a little bit smaller niche group, but we're very very happy. We enjoy what we do, and we're glad that you guys come along for the ride. I want to remind y'all that if you'd like to get involved in this, get involved with us. Get signed up to play with me on a Sunday morning. Um,
Definitely not a Monday
not
morning.
a not a
Not a
Monday
Monday.
morning. Don't sign up to play with us on a
We
Monday.
won't be here.
So this is playtest for our wizards, and I guess I wanted to say that we're using 4 level 3 characters. That is a complete league that can be
Mhm.
built with the League of Legends perk. So that's a legitimate 4 character league. You can do
Mhm.
that. They're all 4 wizards, which isn't necessarily what we intend for the magic rules.
Right. Yeah.
Um, I think I think my original vision was that the wizards would actually be fairly rare, and that a wizard you would only at most have like one, maybe one spellcaster per group. It's not something that everybody is going to be running around throwing spells out there. We're doing 4 wizards because we're playtesting the spells and we want a lot of spells going off so we can see how they're working. But I don't know. I guess once we get around to the idea of publishing exactly what sort of limitation we put on it, maybe we won't. Maybe we'll just leave it open ended. And if you want to have 4 casters
I mean, if
out
that's your
there,
choice.
if that's how you choose to live your life.
I mean, because we let people make leagues where everybody's like super brawly, and
Hmm.
then they get in situations where we're like, oh
Uh-huh.
gosh,
Yeah.
that's not gonna go well.
Yeah, yeah, that's really true. I think in Pulp Alley, if you have options to build your own leagues and make your own characters, and if you highly specialize in one
Mhm.
aspect of the game, I'm going to be super shooty, and all my guys are going to be really shooty. Well, when you get involved in hand to hand fighting, or when it comes to doing the actions and
Yeah.
the plot points and moving through perilous areas, and all of that sort of stuff, then you may be at a disadvantage because you focused everything on shooting. I do tend to try and make fairly balanced leagues, but I see the joy, and some of my leagues are more brawly or more shooty. I would say that, for example, Dr. Fang's league is a more brawly
Sure.
sort of league.
Yeah.
They have really they don't have a lot of shooting in Dr. Fang's, and I think that
Sky
the
Pirates.
Sky
Yeah.
Pirates would be my shooty league. They're more shooty, and then there are leagues that are a little more balanced, like the Dundee Scholars. I think they have a brawler, and you have, you know, a couple decent shooters, and then
And
also very action
Yeah.
oriented too. Very action
especially
oriented.
with that crazy monkey.
Mhm, mhm.
Is Charlie really quiet to you?
I don't know how to turn him up, sweetheart.
Okay.
I mean, he's not quiet over there.
Okay.
Say
Do I need to
something, Charlie. See his
do I need to
bubbles.
talk louder?
No, no, you're fine.
Okay.
I think everybody can hear you fine except for, oh, is Charlie quiet a little to anyone else? Yeah, I guess maybe if you could move the microphone a little bit closer. I don't know what you're using as a microphone, but maybe if
It's
you could.
it's just the mic on my laptop.
Okay. Well, if you could
There.
scooch up close to it, or a little closer, that would probably help. But
There. Hopefully that'll work.
okay.
It'll be fine.
Okay. So we've already drawn card. We are using the same 4 characters that we used in our last play test, uh, for the magic that y'all have seen. And then also we are using the same 8 spells that we used, arranged by the same groups that we had for. We have Jenny Weasley has Area Periculos and Emendo. Hermione Granger has Fragor and Sanatactus. Harry Potter has Ignis Ictus and Luminiter. Ron Weasley has Abscutum and Debilitari. The only change this scenario is scenario number 9 out of the China Station book. It is officially known as either the Tomb or the Tomb of Dagon, depending on how much room I had to write. Today it's called the Tomb of Secrets. The only
Ooh.
change that we made to the scenario, everything is going to be played exactly as it is. The only change that we have made is for the monsters. So if a level 2 monster appears, then it will be a soldier. The soldiers are beasts, they can poison you, and they are animals. And if a level 3 monster is drawn, then a queen will appear. Again, the queen has poison. It is armored and it is also an animal. So they are beefy monsters that want to eat your face.
Oh, good.
Over
Yeah.
here are the gang. So we have Ron and Hermione and Harry and Ginny all piled up in the room there. What's wrong?
Nothing. My face during that was not a pretty face.
What face were you making? Show me that face.
Yeah. Because that's
Show me that face
no,
again.
it's already on there.
Is it on there? It's on the tape.
It's on there for
Roll
it's
back
there.
the tape. I
It's
want
there.
to see the face.
It's there.
I want to see the face. We're starting turn number 1. This is a 9-turn
Woo,
scenario,
boy.
boys and girls. I don't know if I mentioned it, but hi, everybody. Did I do the world's most dangerous bestie and all that?
I don't know, but let's
Nope.
go ahead and get started.
You just want to go ahead and get started?
It's 9
Charlie
turns.
said we didn't start yet.
Oh, but we do have Charlie on here. We
I
should
know.
mention
Yeah.
that.
Hey everybody, this is Dave here at Pulp Alley, and today we are playing the Pulp Alley adventure game. This is a live game, no editing, no bells and whistles. You are seeing the game in the raw. I am Dave, and this is the world's most dangerous bestie on the main stage.
Always.
And then also joining us from afar, from parts unknown,
Which is Upper Lower Michigan.
is the Charlie Stout. The
Hey,
Charlie
everybody.
Stout. Look at him.
How
Big
you
as
doing?
life and twice as natural. Coming right at you. Right at you.
Yay! With
Oh,
a nice
damn.
mustachio.
Mustachio. All right. So we're going to get started.
Let's do it.
As we start turn number 1, just a few things about the scenario that we should talk about real quick, just because Bessie did not actually, she did not want to read the scenario with us this morning. So, special rules for the scenario is that the entire dungeon is a difficult area. The area around the major plot point is perilous. So that is a perilous area around the major plot point, around the final challenge. There are 9 scenario cards. You'll get a scenario card when you basically enter a room that has not been entered before. Each time you enter a new room, the challenge must be resolved inside that room before you're allowed to leave that room, before anyone is allowed to leave that room.
Did you change the batteries on the on air?
I did not change the batteries. Instead, it has a cord hooked up to it now, so it is powered.
Oh, I see. It's hidden.
You didn't see it. That's why you asked about batteries, lady.
Well, I said I see when I turned
snuck
around
it
to
in
look
there.
at it.
Now there's a cord.
No, I
Now
saw
there's
it.
a cord.
Now you can actually see the
Now
on
it's
hand.
plugged in and it's big and bright and twice as natural. Meaty, beefy, big and bouncy. As far as the scenario rules,
Love it, yes.
it's a difficult area. Line of sight is limited to 6 inches. Oh, very interesting. Denizens, whenever one of the NPCs goes down, it is immediately removed from play.
Yay.
Of course, the denizens automatically pass any perils relating specifically to the dungeon. The minor challenges appear. The first character that enters a room will draw a random challenge. Final challenge is in the final room. I guess that's it. All right, let's roll.
Let's roll.
Bessie is starting off as
Oh.
the director. Bessie, what are you going to do?
I don't know.
Are you going to activate or are you going to make Charlie go? That's the choice right now. Bessie is playing Hermione and Jenny. Charlie has Ron and Harry Potter.
I'll let Charlie go.
Charlie, what are you going to do here? Are you going to start off with some spell casting or are you just going to go willy-nilly wandering around in darkness? Oh, the dungeon is full of webs, which makes it really hard to see very far. Sticky webs that grasp to you. Oh, I hate that. Who hates walking into spider webs? That bugs me. It's like,
It has to be spiders. I'm going to go ahead and have Ron cast his Abscutum spell.
Ron casting his Abscutum. Ron is going to cast his Abscutum. So, Abscutum is an enchantment, and it is a full act.
Go.
What did he say?
Go ahead.
Okay. It is an enchantment. He casts it using his might skill. So here we go. Dice. And that. I guess I don't really need 10s out here. What kind of Abscutum is using your might? You got 3 die 8. Now you could choose to discard one of your cards to gain an extra dice. I want to point out here that as far as the rules are concerned, anybody could choose to discard an item a card that has the contacts on it. He does not right now. You'll notice that he does not have one of those. But because this is a wizard and he has a wand, then rather than only being limited to this card, he could choose any of the cards in his hand. That's what the wand does. That's what the wand does. Instead of only being able to use a specific type of card, he can use any of the cards in his hand. So,
I do have a focus card, which basically does
yes,
the same thing.
Absolutely. You could also use your focus card to do the exact same thing.
So I'll just do that.
You want to use the focus?
Yes.
Okay, so that's going to get you a 4th dice. All right. Now you could still discard one of your other cards to power the wand and get a 5th dice.
I'm gonna wait on that one.
Okay. Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry.
All right, here we go. So got 4 dice to roll. 4 dice to roll. Oh, not a single success. Doggone it,
lied.
Charlie.
3
I'm
successes.
so sorry.
3.
Oh, okay.
3.
Okay, 3. 3 successes. 3 successes. So what I'm going to do there is I'm going to put 3 little tokens upon Abscutum. So now we know that Abscutum is in effect. All right, who's going to go next? Bessie, do you want to activate a character? Or do you want Charlie to go again?
I'll let Charlie go again.
Charlie. She wants you to go again. That's Harry Potter. What's Harry going to do? Is he going to cast a spell, or is he going into the room of doom and destruction?
He's gonna go into the room of not doom and destruction.
I think it's a nice, happy room.
Yeah.
It is not. It
No,
is
it's
not. It
it's.
is a room of
I
evil.
think it has tea and
A
biscuits,
room
and it's nice.
of evil.
How far can he move into the room, or does he just have to move in and then?
As soon as you enter my room of death and destruction,
Tea and biscuits.
as soon as you get in there, we're going to draw a card. That does not mean it ends your activation, but
Okay.
something is going to happen.
I guess that's why you need your D10s.
You enter my room of death and destruction. This will be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Who comes up with this? Who comes up 9 cards? Couldn't make it an even 10? Come on.
Honestly, I'm annoyed, but I'm trying to let it go.
You jackhole.
I'm trying to let it go.
Okay. So this will be 9. I'm sorry. This will be 1. This will be 9, and I'll re-roll if I get a 10. 8. Okay.
Dun, dun, dun.
Is
Tea and biscuit.
Poison darts shoot out of the wall. Poison darts, you're going to have to roll. Now, I think it's worth pointing out here, boys and girls, also that nearly all of the challenges in this dungeon are decided ahead of time. So, although this is a peril, it is not a random peril. Instead, you must roll 2 successes with cunning or might.
Oh,
Cunning or might.
he has a reroll in cunning.
I do. So that's what I'm going to use.
All right. All right. So 3 die 8. This is not a spell, so can't use your wand to boost it. 3 die 8, but you do have a reroll, and you got to get 2 of these.
Didn't need it. Got all 3.
Now, what happens there is that remains the challenge for that room. That is the challenge for that room. When somebody passes this peril, the poison darts, that means it is deactivated until the end of this turn. So that we're going to flip the card over. It is deactivated, but at the start of the next turn, they will hear a little click, click, and the poison darts will be reset and ready to shoot again. So you can assume that he's kind of like spotted it and he's explaining to the others, watch out for this spot right here. So now they know.
Typical Harry. Oh, Harry, look over here. You see that big
so
thing?
that means you could continue moving. So you want to continue and move up to the our lights aren't working. Move up to you're not going to be able to enter the next room unless you run. Do you want to just move up to the doorway?
Yes, please.
Okay. So you are at the doorway. All right. Dang it, I don't like it. My lights aren't working.
You remember that time we thought it wasn't working all the way and it was just this and we restarted the whole thing?
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Fun fact.
Okay. Bessie, you have 2 characters that have not activated, and I need you to activate somebody.
All right, we're going to start with Hermione.
Okay, what's she going to do?
Can I get to the next room or do I?
You can if you run.
Oh, poop.
And take a peril. You want to run in there?
Yeah, let's do it.
Oh, she's running, boys and girls. And for those of you that don't know, and because the room is, the entire dungeon is a difficult area. As soon as she starts to try and run, that's when she's going to have to take her peril. So this will be a random one. Ready, boys and girls?
I'm ready.
4 successes.
Ooh. Oh, 3 die 8. Okay. All right, we're good.
All right. 1 with might. All right. All she needs to do is roll 1 with might. All she needs is 1 with might. So she's running.
Got it.
All right. So she's going to move her into the next room. And that will spawn a new button.
Yep.
We have 8 cards lying here. This is 1. This is 8. 7.
Tentacles. Roll 2 successes with might or finesse. Okay.
Okay, this is another peril again, boys and girls. 2 successes with might or finesse. And again, this creates a situation where she can avoid it and deactivate it, but then the next characters that move in here will have to deal with it. All right, what are you going to do here? 2 success.
Guess I'll do 3 die 8.
3 die 8. Okay. There you go. She needs 2 of these.
Oh, I only got 1.
Only got 1. She's looking at her cards.
Nothing.
She's got nothing, and she's going to take her 2 hits.
All right, here we go.
2 hits, and she is injured.
Shut your face.
Oh, okay. Here, go ahead and let you roll. Oh, that's too bad.
Damn it. Why did you jinx me?
The jinx was on. The jinx was on.
Hey, Bessie.
Oh, Hermione. That's
All
what
right.
happens when you boys and girls, I tell you, if there's one lesson that you learn when you play Pulp Alley, that's when accidents happen. When you get in a hurry, when you're running around willy-nilly,
All
not
right, I'm
paying
gonna
attention.
activate Jenny.
Okay, is she going to take off running?
No, she's going to move 6.
Oh, okay.
So she'll just come up by here.
I mean, she could run all the way to that next room.
She'll just come up there.
All right. So she's going to make her 6-inch move. And then that will end the turn, won't it? Everybody moved?
Yeah.
Jenny didn't have a spell or anything to cast.
I don't think so.
Oh. She does. She does have a spell. So if she's only going to move 6 inches.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, let's do it.
She could cast her Amendo. Okay. So it uses finesse. What's your finesse?
3 die 8.
3 die 8. Okay. So Amendo is basically a heal spell here. So the number of successes equals the number of targets that she can pick, and she can only target herself or other friendly characters
Within
and
12 inches.
within 12 inches. Yes, and each one of those targets will get to roll an immediate recovery check. So that'll basically get if as long as she gets 1 success.
Got it.
And she did. So she could have targeted for everybody out there. She could have selected 2 friendly characters, and each one of those characters would have got to roll an immediate recovery check. So that's where we're at. We're now at the end of the turn, and she can.
No.
What?
Well, now I can. So because of that, because I made it, so I can do that.
Now Hermione gets to roll a recovery check.
Yes. But it's not the end of the turn recovery
No,
check.
you're right.
Damn it.
Okay, so that one failed, and now it's the end of the turn recovery check. And that one succeeded.
Okay.
All right. So Hermione shakes off her injury, and that ended the turn. They've already got through 1 room. They've already activated the next room. Now that card was never turned face down, so that's going to stay up. And this card, no, what's that?
No. That's the
final challenge. This shouldn't be in there at all.
No, it's that one.
That one. Okay, Poison Darts is reactivated. So Ron has 2 perilous areas to move through. Oh dear, Ron. Ron is lagging behind. Because this is a perilous area, not going to be able to run through there either. So that at most, Ron's going to be able to move 6 inches. You guys are going to have to decide now. Who's going to activate? Are you going to activate first, or are you going to make Charlie go?
Hermione will go.
Hermione is going to activate. As soon as she activates, she will have to face the tentacles.
Yep.
The tentacle monster is trying to grab her again. Okay. Tentacle says on the card what the challenge is. So
Oh wait,
choose.
we didn't get cards.
Okay, cards. New cards.
I got danger. Charlie, you got buy some time.
You drew a buy some time, Charlie. Oh, that's actually really nice.
That is actually really nice.
Yeah, that's a good one. So Hermione has activated, and she's going to have to deal with the tentacles. You need to roll 2 successes with might or finesse.
All right, 3 die 8 coming
3
at
die
you.
8.
Got it.
2. Oh, dang it. Oh, good for you.
All right, so I get to.
Dang it
Oh.
anyway.
I guess I'll move into the next one.
She is moving forward.
What else am I supposed to
She
do?
will not slow down. She's got 6 inches to get into the next room, and she is going for it. 6 inches gets into the room, and that means we're going to get a new card. She is leaving poor Ron in the dust. I think he's caught in those webs back there, and he's trying to
Well,
figure out where everybody's
doesn't-
at. Did I put the cards back? No, I don't think we had any cards to put back, did we?
No,
What's this one?
that's the peril for the room,
That
the
room?
tentacles,
Okay. And that's for the poison darts.
and that yeah.
All right. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That means monsters are going to start popping up. Monsters are going to start popping up.
Should I have waited?
No, you shouldn't have waited. Why would you have waited?
Oh God.
So this is 1. This is 7. I'll reroll on an 8. 7. Action secret door. Roll 2 successes. So what that says is that the way out of the room, she doesn't see a way out of here. So to reveal the hidden door, she'll have to roll an action. Okay, so that's in there. You did your 6-inch move, so you can roll for that.
Okay, I have 4 die 8 and cunning.
She is. She can spot stuff. 4 die 8. Monsters are going to start popping up, boys and girls. Monsters are going to start popping up.
Got it.
Okay, she got her 2 successes, so that challenge is defeated. And we're just going to say it's
Wait.
gone. What? It's removed.
Yeah.
And your activation ends. Okay, so you are done there. All right, so that room is dealt with.
I guess I'll activate Jenny.
Just to help us remember that those rooms are all clear, because I don't want to. I'm going to put a yellow button out there just to say that those rooms are clear. Okay.
The one.
Well, I mean, the challenge has been dealt with. I know what the challenge is. You're not going to get a new challenge in there, is what I'm saying.
Oh, okay. Okay.
All right. So you're going to activate Jenny next.
Yeah, I think so. No. Yes. Yeah, I'll do Jenny.
Okay. So Jenny is standing at the doorway.
So she has to do the dart one, right?
Yeah.
Because she's still
so
in
the
it.
first thing she's going to have to deal with is the darts.
Okay, so it's 3 die 8.
3 die 8. And you need 2 successes to get through the darts, because the darts are active again. If she can pass this, that will actually shut the darts off. She needs 2 of these. And
Got it.
she gets it. Doggone it, man. All right, so the darts are shut off.
Oops.
And she can continue her move.
Yeah.
As soon as she enters the next room, however,
No.
what? She's not going to enter my room?
No, because Hermione did that at the beginning of the turn, went into this one.
Oh,
So this
darn
room
it.
is
All
safe.
right, fine. So she could run. Does she want to run? She could run all the way.
I don't know.
Well, you have to decide. Do you want to be behind Hermione?
What's the peril again?
That's not the peril.
No, it's no, but I'm just
okay.
might or finesse. Oh, that's a bad one for me. Oh wait, no, finesse. No, she could do that. Okay, no, we'll just stay behind Hermione.
Okay. Ginny moves up to Hermione. Okay, she's right behind Hermione. Oh, these kids, I tell you. That means that both of your characters have activated,
Mhm.
and now
So now it's Charlie.
now it's Charlie. So both of my traps are deactivated right now. So if when Ron activates, he's going to lose a token. I'm not saying that that's who you have to activate, Charlie. You decide which one of your characters you'd like to activate.
Well, actually, it was Ron, and I'm gonna take a chance and have him run. So we
Okay.
can get into that.
Okay.
third
You're going to
room.
have to roll for that peril right now, sir. You're going to have to roll
Okay,
for that
ready?
peril right now. Draw it.
One with finesse.
Only needs one with finesse.
3 die 8.
Ron has 3 die 8 in finesse. I
Let's
don't
see it.
see any cards. Here is your roll.
Got it.
And you
Nice.
got it. Would you like to buy some time and you don't have to play it right now, but when you pass the challenge is when you can play it. You may either draw 2 fortune cards or you can extend the scenario by a turn.
Yeah, I wanted the 2 fortune cards because I
Okay.
need to use them to spend for things.
Okay, 2 fortune
Okay,
cards.
you got to stay well. Ooh.
Nice.
And
Oh.
I'm all right.
I'm all right. Oh my God. Stay
Yay,
well.
Ron.
And I'm all right. Stay well, and I'm all right. And you passed the challenge, so you can move 12 inches, and that will basically get you up to Jenny.
Awesome.
Okay. Oh, and I'm going to take one of your buttons away.
Okay.
One of those is gone now.
Okay, I don't have a stay well card in my deck here. What does it say?
Yeah, that's a promotional card. I'm sorry. What it
No, that's
does
fine.
is that instead of rolling a health, reliability, or horror check, um, you just automatically pass the check and you can draw a card.
Okay, thank you.
I think we forget that part.
And draw the card.
Uh-huh.
Okay. We'll try and forget it again.
We got Harry left. Harry's the last.
Harry, so do you stand still and cast Luminiter, or do you move 6 inches forward, or do you take off running?
Uh, no, let's go ahead and have him move the full 6 inches.
Okay. I can't get you into the next room because it's kind of a traffic jam, but I can get you up behind Jenny.
That's great.
Okay. And I don't think you have anything else to cast.
No.
So I guess that ends the turn there.
I think so.
All right, here we go.
All right.
Ends the
move
turn.
it.
Running out of time. There's an awful lot of dawdling going on.
Are you kidding me?
Going very slowly through this. I don't know that they're going to make
All
it.
right. I got a clear shot, and Charlie, you got a trip up.
Charlie,
Okay.
you drew a trip up. Interesting. All right, as we start turn number 3, and this is a 9-turn scenario. Bessie, are you going to activate first? So this room is cleared. You are free to exit. So the next encounter will be, on this next room.
I'll just move 6 inches.
Who?
Hermione.
Okay. Let's see if 6 inches actually gets you in there. Yeah, we'll say it's good enough. All right. So Hermione moves into the room, and she will get a card. Let's see. I don't think any of these cards should have been put back yet. No. Okay. All right. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I got 6 cards lying here.
All right. Give me a dice.
Let's see it.
3. 1, 2, 3. Challenge. Ooh, fight denizens. A level 2. Ooh, in contact.
All right. So a level 2 denizen appears. Hostile denizens rise from the water. Place 1 level 2 denizen in contact with each player character.
Why did you read that part?
because I like to read the cards, lady.
Why'd you have to read that part?
I like to read the cards.
like to
A
read the
level
cards.
you walked into the trap. So out of the webs, spiders appear. I'm going to put this one over here. I'm going to put this one back here on Ron.
Oh, does
Poor
the one
Ron.
that's on Ron get bounced?
Oh, doggone you and your bouncy bounce. Okay. It bounces X inches. So the X, remember, boys and girls, you always draw a
Ooh,
card
nice.
and look at the bottom of it. And they'll go back
Oh,
2
2 whole inches.
Okay, so
We'll
he
take it.
bounced. All right.
Resolve the fight for this character. This character.
Correct. Only her fight will be resolved.
Okay.
All right. So that spider is about to eat some Granger. Granger eating.
Ooh. Okay.
So she could either choose to brawl, or she can with 2 die 6, or she could try to dodge away with 3 die 8. What are you going to do?
I'm going to
Bessie?
dodge, and I'm going to throw a sidestep in there and get a
Fourth
fourth
dice.
dice.
Okay. Well, it only has 12 die 6 to attack with.
That's funny. I don't remember reading that on the whole card.
Wait, let me get my pencil. What was this trip up for? He's got his trip up, so that one goes away. It only attacks with 3 die 6.
Okay.
You got yours. I got mine. Here's the attack. You are dodging?
Yes.
All right. Here's the attack. 2 4s. Ain't dodging what I'm putting out there, lady. Let's see what you could do.
3 7s.
3 7s. All right. You can back up. Oh, you don't have to back up. You don't want to back up.
No, I'm backing up.
Okay. She's backing up. She backs up an inch. Okay. She's done. Her activation ends there. And now we are going to go to who's going to activate next.
I guess I'll let Charlie pick somebody.
Charlie, I was thinking about your abscutum, and I don't know that I can really let you bounce any of my monsters because they're kind of positioned where they can't be bounced. You know what I was thinking is you could knock one of them away from the target, but where they're positioned, they're not really bounceable.
Well,
It doesn't have anywhere to go, basically.
it doesn't just push them in a direction away completely.
No,
squish 'em up against the
let's
wall?
double check what abscutum says. I'm fairly sure what abscutum says is directly away. So it's not the direction is not optional. It is always a, let's just check it here. Directly away. Yeah. Directly away does not mean that there's an option to pushing them this way or that way or things like that. It is always when you come into contact with them, they move directly in the opposite direction.
Oh, from the direction that I would come from. I understand that.
Correct.
Whoever activates has to do the tentacles.
Oh, my tentacles are hungry. My tentacles.
That's the darts.
That's the darts. So that's active too. That one's active.
Yeah.
And the tentacles are active. Yes. Whoever activates in my tentacle room, oh my gosh, is going to get tentacled. So I don't know which one of these you want to activate.
I'm going to activate Harry.
Harry's going to activate. He isn't. Boy, this is a bad spot. He doesn't have any place to dodge. Oh my gosh, I think I just wiped out the party. You know what? We almost need Jenny to move. So no.
Okay, I can do it.
She's holding up the progress here. She's in the. Oh my gosh! I don't know why she's always in the way. That one.
Okay, I'll
Every
activate
time,
Jenny.
every time you turn around, Jenny's just standing there with her teeth in her mouth. Okay. Jenny activates. As soon as she activates, she's gonna have to fight because the spider wants to eat her.
Spider or tentacles? Which comes
Oh,
first?
you're right. Tentacle comes first.
Right,
She
okay.
can dodge my tentacle and get away from the spider.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So is that what you want to do?
I guess 3 die 8.
You don't have to try and dodge the tentacle.
No, I might as well if I'm gonna.
That'll get you into the next room.
That'll get me into the next room and away
Okay.
from the spider.
All right.
So
Here it is.
I guess that's as good as anything.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think it's a good choice.
Try and get that room cleared.
Made
All
it.
right. All right. So that was going to allow her to dodge into the next room. So that spider, you could actually move Ron past that spider because Ron will push that spider back and then he could move in, or Ron could try to help out Harry. You still have 2 sucker punches in your hand. So, I mean, it's
Yeah.
not beyond either one of those boys to, try and put a thumping on that spider and get rid of it. I don't know. I don't know what you want to do here.
Well, now the tentacles are turned off, correct?
No, because I dodged them, so they're still
Oh.
active.
All right. Does the abscutum work on the tentacles?
No.
Okay. Yeah, I'm still going to activate Harry. He's going to have to avoid the tentacles and then fight the spider.
Okay, my tentacles are active. So the first thing that happens is you're going to have to try and dodge my tentacles. You need 3 die 8 to do it using his might. And you're going to have to get 2 successes here. Or you could dodge.
Oh, well, that's what I thought I was doing.
Is that what you want to
dodging.
do? You want to dodge it?
I want to dodge the tentacles, yeah. Because I have I get to re-roll a dodge.
Okay.
I'm rolling 3 dice and I get to re-roll 1. So
you're in a really bad spot here, Charlie, because you're
Yeah, I
not
know.
going to be able to move away from the spider because I want to show you, make sure you see overhead here. Oh, I forgot that we have the overhead camera too. So you can't dodge towards the door because this spider is sitting there. So anytime you use a disengage move, you can't stop right here because you would basically be in contact with the spider. A disengage move, you have to end your movement 1 inch away from all enemies. So you can't dodge towards the door.
Okay. So well, it doesn't really matter.
If Ron went first, because he's going to end the dang. You know what?
If Ron goes first, he still has to avoid the tentacles, and then he's got to fight a spider. So it's kind of 6 of one, half dozen of the other.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Yeah, this is going to be a party wipe right here. I don't see any way to get through this. You're going to all be destroyed.
We're tough.
I mean, I'm just trying to be helpful.
I've got to stay well, a trip up. I'm all right.
Yeah, it's not like you're going to get hurt.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, I might, but
well, you tell me who you want to activate. Let's just go with it. It's a tricky spot to be in for sure.
let's stay with Harry.
Activate Harry. So we'll stick with what we have. You activated Harry, and you can certainly try to dodge the tentacles. That will actually end your activation, and you won't even have to fight the spider.
Yeah, that's good. Let's do that.
All right. Roll it. You need 2 successes.
There they are.
Got him.
Okay, you did get the 2 successes, and that will end your activation. You'll notice there, because the active character tried to dodge, even though they're in a fight. Basically, the tentacles interfered with the fight and stopped the fight from occurring there. So that will end his activation. He still has a spider wanting to eat him. The only character that hasn't activated is Ron. What the heck
Ronald.
is Ron gonna do?
Hey, I guess he's going to have to try to go through the doorway into the other
So my
room.
tentacles are still active.
Yes.
Nobody has actually
Nobody's attacked
shut
the
my tentacles off. Everybody keeps trying to dodge it. Okay, tentacles will attack Ron as soon as he activates.
Okay.
So 3 die 8 for might.
Is he fighting them or is he dodging them?
He's got a 2d6 brawl. I can add a sucker punch.
No,
which would
no,
make it
it's not.
3.
It's not brawl. It's not brawl.
It's might or finesse.
Might or finesse
okay.
or dodge.
Well, he's got 3d8 in both might and finesse, so he should
Okay.
be fine.
Yeah.
All right, 3 die 8 for your might. No, the tentacles grab a hold of you, sir. The tentacles grab a hold of you. You're going to have to roll a 2 dice health check, or you could give me a stay well or an I'm all right.
I've got an. Let's use the I'm all right.
I would suggest, if you're going to use one of them, to use the stay well first,
Okay.
because you'll get to draw a card.
Oh yeah. See, I don't have that card in front of me, so
Okay.
yeah, let's
so
do that.
Stay well is used.
And the card you drew is a stunned.
You drew a
Okay.
stunned. So when a creature is hit or an enemy is hit, you can play that on them and they can't move for the rest of the turn. So now the monsters are just going to start eating people. Get ready, boys and girls. This is party wipe time right here. They're going to get totally destroyed here.
Who are you activating first?
I'm going to activate this one that's in contact with Harry Potter. Remember, when you're activating NPCs, that you should start with the closest,
Yep.
nearest. So the one that is in contact with Mr. Potter is rolling 12 die 20.
That's not a thing.
Okay, 3 die 6. 3 die 6. Now, Harry,
What can
you
Harry
can
do?
try to brawl it with 2 die 6 because you have some extra oomph there to back it up with some
Oh, and a
sucker
sucker
punch.
punch.
You have 2 sucker punches, so you could actually get up to 4 die 6, or you could try to dodge it and just avoid the fight. You're not going to be able to move, however, because you got too many spiders around you.
Right. We need to get rid of one. So I'll use a sucker punch and give it a shot. I'll brawl.
Okay, so one sucker punch will get you
3d6.
3 die 6.
Okay.
All right. Oh man, this is so bad. This is so bad. This is doomed. This
Who are
is
you rolling for?
party wipeout. This is the spider.
Okay.
A 5 and
Ooh.
a 4. Oh,
That's some
Harry
shooting
Potter.
decks.
Harry Potter, the boy that died.
A 4. Okay.
Harry gets a 4. The spider NPCs will not block. That is part of
Yep.
the decision there. So that means Harry will have to roll a 2 dice health check, and the spider will roll a 1 dice health check. As the active character, I'll go ahead and roll for the spider first.
Oh, please fail it.
And
Yes.
the spider failed, and that means that the spider is automatically removed from play because of the special rule for this scenario. Although they're level 2, any monster that goes down in this scenario is simply removed from play. Doggone it!
Oh, that was handy.
I lost a spider. It's set down beside her, and now Harry Potter's going to get to roll a 2 dice health check. He'll be injured.
Is he gonna play?
Oh, Harry. Harry, do you want me to roll this 2 dice health check, or would you like to go ahead and use that I'm all right?
Let's use the I'm all right.
He says no to my 2 dice health check. Doggone it. I'll get you. I'll get you and your little dog.
Owl.
Okay.
Owl.
That was one spider down. The next spider that I'm going to activate is the one that's back here in this corner.
Okay.
It will run up to Ron.
And bounce back.
Again, they are This is the AI, so it does what it does, and it will bounce back an inch. Okay, the next one that will activate is this one sitting next to Harry, and it will now attack Harry from the rearular area
Oh.
and give him 3d6 of attacking. What? You gonna play your danger
Yeah,
on
I'm
my
gonna play
spider?
danger on it.
Oh. So although my spiders are immune to perils relating to the dungeon, I'm not immune to perils created by the players or their cards. Boo, hiss. Give me a random peril, lady.
16.
No!
2 with minor finesse.
Fuck on you. You and your dirtiness. You and your dirty playing.
That just means it's
2 with
automatically
minor
squished.
finesse, and I cannot do that, so I'll try to dodge it. 3d6. I only need 2 of these, and I got it.
Oh,
So my
son of a
spider will not get
gun.
to move, and it will stay in the corner.
Okay.
It wasn't quite in the corner, but right there. And then my last spider to move will be this one over here. That's
And I'm gonna do an unseen peril on that one too.
Oh my god. Okay, well, burn all your cards now, lady.
1 with cunning.
1 with cunning. I could do that. All I have to do is roll 1 dice, success, and there
Fail.
it is. Look at that,
Oh,
boys and
fun.
girls. I could do that all day long. Wah! All day long.
All night
Yeah.
long. All right.
So it will now eat some Granger. Eating some Granger.
Okay.
Granger, you're in a whole lot of hurt. Spider's rolling 3d6. What are you going to do? Are you going to try and dodge me again? Move
No.
3d8?
I think I'm gonna have to fight you.
You're going to fight me with your little puny 2d6. How? Oh, I'm going to get her poisoned. I'm going to get her poisoned.
Or should I dodge you and try to scoot back and then?
You should probably dodge me and scoot back so you could cast some
That's
spells.
how I got last. Okay.
Remember? Yeah, like you could take out all of those spiders with 1 frag ore. Come on.
All right, I'll dodge.
Oh, I got her now, boys. There's no way she's going to dodge what I'm throwing out there. No way. No way. What I got, you can't handle. Look at that, a 5. Let's see if you can get a 5, lady.
All right, let's see it.
Let's see you get a
Okay.
5. I don't think you can do that. No!
I got 3
5s. Okay, whatever. I don't care. Think I care?
You think I care?
Think I care? Whatever. I don't care. I'm not
Do
crying.
you need tissue?
Maybe. Yes.
I'm not getting you one.
Doggone it. Well,
Okay, don't act. I gave you 2 perils and you passed them both.
I got a lot of cards out of their hands. I got a
So,
lot of cards out of their
Don't
hands
boo-hoo, boo-hoo.
dealing with the lowest level monsters because the big stuff's about to
She
be
ain't
here.
coming. Mama's
That
too
was
scared.
that was the bit for this room too.
Yep.
Dang it, I'm not going to get another card. That room is clear now. Dang it. So when these spiders, all 3 of these spiders have to be killed before a character can exit this room,
Yeah.
which through that door over there, which of course wasn't showing up there.
Oh, sorry.
So before a character can exit this room, all 3 of these spiders will have to be taken care of.
Okay. All right, my turn. Oh wait, no. Pull a bullet.
Any recovery checks?
I don't think so. I think we're all right.
Okay.
We're all
Pull a
good.
bullet. Running out of time.
Okay,
here.
I
It's
got it.
already turned 4.
I need a. Do I have anything that's a
Yeah,
discard?
your wand.
Okay.
Charlie, you drew a uncanny.
Oh, that's handy. I think.
Dang it. After you roll for a challenge, you can add +1 success. For the record, because this question is almost certainly going to come up, casting a spell is not a challenge. All right. Perils, plot points, bystanders, those are challenges. Anything that says it's a challenge is a challenge. All right, here we go.
Okay. I guess
So as we start turn number 4,
I'm gonna activate.
Who killed a spider? Did somebody knock out a spider? Was that Harry? Did Harry knock out my spider?
Yes.
Yes.
So he would be a
Oh,
director.
okay.
All right, Charlie, you get to call the shots now. Do you want to activate the first character, or do you want to make... Yeah, lost another token off of his abscutum. Or do you want to make Bessie go?
Now,
I
you
can do
said we have-
Fragor.
Oh, she could cast her Fragor spell and try and take out multiple enemies. That's what she's wanting to do.
Yeah, I was just going to say, if she can do that, then we can move into that next room. So go ahead, Bessie.
Okay.
That could possibly clear all those spiders out of there. All right, Fragor is going. Yeah, I don't know. Who do you want to activate?
I'm gonna do Hermione.
Hermione activates in my tentacle area.
What?
My
No.
tentacles.
No, she's not.
No.
Yes, she
That
is.
wasn't tentacles. This is
Tentacles
tentacles.
is where Harry
This
and
was
and
the
Ron are.
hidden door. Get your facts straight, boy.
The tentacles moved over here.
Please.
All
not how
right,
Pulp Alley
fine,
works.
whatever. Don't even let a guy cheat anymore.
All right, so it's my might, which is 3 die 8.
She's rolling for her Fragor spell, right? Is that what you're
Yep.
throwing? She's throwing Fragor up. So 3 die 8 is what she's going to be rolling. Do you want to discard to gain an extra dice?
Absolutely. I'll do out of ammo.
Yep. Out of ammo is going to go away. That will get her her 4th dice. That is basically her putting a little bit of boost into her wand. So for every success she gets, she could target one enemy.
Got 3.
3. Doggone it. So that means all 3 of my spiders can be targeted.
Yep.
1, 2, 3. So all 3 of them are targeted. Each target that's hit by Fragor has to roll a 1 dice health check. For the record, you cannot stack that up. In other words, you can't make one target roll 2 dice health check.
Unfortunately. Yeah.
So here is the health checks for, I'll just go ahead and pass all of these. Here's for the one by Hermione.
Yeah.
Dang it.
Eat it.
Here is for the one by Ron.
Yeah.
Damn it.
This
Squish.
Ooh.
Yeah. Here is for the one by Harry.
Oh, son of a
That one,
God.
the one guarding my doorway remains in play.
That's okay. That's
The
okay.
one guarding the doorway remains right there. But Hermione got rid of 2 of my bugs. 2 spiders gone. That ended her activation. For the record, for those of you playing along at home, she does not become the director for casting spells like that. That does not count as winning a fight. So, Charlie, you are still the director. Do you want to activate next, or do you want to make Bessie go?
I'm going to go
What
next.
are you reading? Hold on. Bessie's looking at something.
On Jenny's
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
perilous area, are friends immune?
Yeah, we could play it that
Because
way.
we talked about it, but
Yeah, we could play it that way.
would that help?
But it wouldn't necessarily help because my spider is not going to activate until
Right.
last.
Okay. All right.
So if you could make the spider go first.
Right. Okay.
For those of you playing along at home, you could try it different ways, but we have definitely talked about making area periculos where it only attacks it only applies to enemies.
Mm-hmm.
So friendly characters automatically pass the perilous area for area periculos.
Does Jenny need to get out of the way?
Not technically. She's
Okay.
not completely blocking the doorway at this time.
Well, I just wanted to make sure we weren't.
Charlie, who wants to activate next?
I'm going to have
Do you want to
Harry
activate or do you want to make Bessie go?
Harry is going to activate, and he's going to shoot the spider.
Okay. You could actually use your shoot skill, which would be at this range, would give you 3 dice 6. Or you could cast your Ignis Ictus at it, which would be blasting it with with your magic of 3 die 8.
Yeah,
And
that's a
then
better idea. You're correct. Let's do the Ignis Ictus spell.
And then he could discard to get a fourth, right?
Yes.
yes, you could discard to get a 4th dice if you'd like.
Can I
No,
discard for him
No.
or okay?
it's not your wand, lady. Back off. Back off, lady.
But we're pals.
Back off, lady.
We're friends.
I'll discard the uncanny card.
No, don't do that.
No.
Do trip up
Or stunned.
or
Okay,
stunned.
trip up. Okay. I was trying to decide whether uncanny or trip up, so I'll use the trip up
Okay.
card.
All right.
Okay.
That'll get you a 4th dice. My monster will try to resist this by using, what do I get to resist with?
Opposed cunning.
Nothing.
Opposed is with its cunning. Well, these are some of the most cunning of spiders. So they get 1 dice.
Okay.
To resist
Oh
it.
boy. I don't think you can handle it.
Well, if he only rolls 1 success. Okay,
Got
he
2.
got 2. Doggone it.
Got 2,
So
boy.
I'm not going to be able to stop it with my 1 dice. He'll automatically get it. And that means I'll have to roll a 2 dice health check, which I can pass that.
You better fail it, boy.
I passed it. Bam. There you go.
Yes, failed.
Damn it. All right. I lost my
Woohoo!
spider.
Smacked it with a slipper.
All right.
Nailed
So
it.
I lost my spider. Doggone it.
Okay,
So that's
now we can move
Harry's.
into-
Oh, shoot.
Doggone it. Yeah, so Harry is stuck in that room.
That's
and-
tentacles. We
And,
gotta do
he should have rolled
tentacles.
for a peril. So if he fails this peril, we'll put the spider
What do you
back.
mean, Farrell?
So he would do what?
Oh, has to roll for the tip.
Yeah, roll for the tentacles in that
So
room.
is might or finesse?
Minor finesse, he's got 3 die 8 in finesse. So if we fail this, that'll end his activation. And failed it.
Did
doggone it.
not. He passed
Oh,
all 3.
all
Get out
right.
of here.
Ta-da!
Oh, so tentacles.
So the
flip
tentacles
over.
are shut off for another turn.
So can
Which is good.
Harry
That's
can't move.
Harry cannot move because
But Ronald
he
can.
spent the time dealing with Boom Boom. So he shot that. So Harry's activated. So we still have Ginny and Ron that have not
Yes.
activated.
And Ron
Yeah.
loses his last.
Well, when he activates,
Oh,
he
I'm
hasn't
sorry.
activated
I
yet,
forgot.
but
Deactivates, but yeah. Go ahead, Bessie, and activate your character there.
Ginny.
Okay. I guess she'll just move 6.
Okay. After she moves 6, does she have any spells to cast?
I think we're all fine, right? So I don't.
I think you are. So that'll get you into the next room.
Yeah. So we'll just. And that was the spider. So we're good. We're clean there.
So you're all set then?
Yeah, she's done. And then I guess we have
Ron.
Harry's Ron. Ron
have
is the last
Ron.
character. So when he
Yeah.
activates, he's going to lose the last counter off of his abscutum. Now you're going to have to decide, do you recast it or do you just move forward?
I'd get out of that tentacle room.
Yeah, move him 6 inches, please.
Okay. So the abscutum actually worked kind of nice there. It wasn't
Yeah, that
wasn't
was.
huge, but it kept that spider off of him
Yeah, that was.
twice.
Twice?
Right when it popped and then
Twice.
when it rushed him too. So
And
that's
then with
it.
the fragor, it really kept him from having to do anything.
Yep. That ends the turn there, right?
I believe so.
We don't have any recovery checks.
Nope.
Nope.
So
Darn
pull a
it.
bullet.
Pull a bullet, running out of time.
And then I got
out of
Charlie
time.
got a danger. Ooh, that's
Charlie,
handy.
you drew a danger.
And I got an uncanny.
Drew an uncanny. Oh, this is bad. They're gonna probably. Oh, I don't think there's any way they're gonna make it through this.
Okay.
They're running out of time.
So tentacles are back up.
So I'm not going to get another challenge other than the final challenge. So that's all of my monsters basically. They've
So what's the
completed the
final?
5 challenges here. So when they enter this room, they'll have to deal with the final challenge.
Oh yeah. So it's a random peril, and then
So you're going to have to roll 3 successes with might, finesse, or cunning. And honestly, either one of them could pull it off, especially Hermione with 4 dice in cunning.
and I have an uncanny.
And she's sitting on an uncanny, almost impossible for her not to get that. So as long as they take their time and move up there, make 6-inch moves, they're going to get up to my major plot point and have a really good chance of finishing it off in one turn. I don't even think I get another monster in there. Let's see. Instead of drawing,
Unless I fail.
let's see. Do I get a monster automatically in there? Instead of drawing a random challenge for this card, entering the area, may attempt this plot point when they are in contact with the marker. The area within 3 inches of the marker is perilous. In addition, all player characters suffer a maximum penalty to brawl die when they're within 3 inches. Okay. I don't get another monster unless you fail. If you every time you fail to complete the major plot point here, I'll get a level 3 monster inside that room. Doggone it! If I'd have got a level 3 in here, I think I'd have got you
I told
guys.
you.
But you've been sneaking past me. All right, we're starting turn number 5. It's only a 9-turn scenario. If I could still get them. We'll just see. Who's going to activate first, Charlie? You or Bessie?
I'm going to activate Harry to get him out of that stupid tentacle room.
Okay, as soon as he activates, the tentacles are going to try and grab his short and curlies. So, you're going to have to roll 2 successes with might or finesse. You got 3 die 8. Do you want to do that? Let's see, dodging would end your activation. That's not a big help. So I'm going to just go ahead and assume that you want to use your might or finesse. 3 die 8. You could always add a uncanny to it if you needed to.
Got it.
Dang it. All right, you can continue your activation. So the
Um,
maximum you can move is 6 inches because you started off in a perilous area. That'll basically put you up behind Hermione there. Who's next? You want to move Ron? You gonna cast your spell? You're gonna move
yeah,
towards...
I'm gonna have Ron cast his Abscutum again,
Okay. All right. You
just
want to
in
discard?
case.
Yeah.
Yeah, just
yeah.
in case. Not a bad
Yeah.
idea.
And I don't think that's a bad idea, honestly. If you wait until you have monsters in front of you or
Mhm.
appearing on you to cast your abscutum, you're less likely to have it be effective.
Yeah.
So it is one of those spells that you almost want to cast, when there's not a monster
And we have
standing in
time.
front of you.
So
Let's see how many. Did you want to discard a card? You have a danger, a stun, a sucker punch, and an uncanny. Maybe stun.
I would do stun.
I was gonna say, let's do the stunned card, please.
Okay. All right. So stun goes away. That'll get you a 4th dice, and here's the roll. Not a single success.
3?
So 3 successes.
Awesome.
Abscutum has 3. Okay. But that was a full action, and he won't be doing anything else. So Bessie, it's over to you.
All right, we'll just move the girls 6 inches each.
Okay. So Jenny moves up 6 inches. She doesn't have any spells to cast, does she?
Nope.
And Hermione goes around the corner. Okay. All right. She's done. Everybody's done. That ends the turn. Draw a card, pulling a bullet.
Okay, Charlie got a lucky break.
Lucky break. When you pass a challenge, you get to draw 2 cards.
Oh, I got a disarmed.
And disarmed. All right. So as we start turn number 6, this is an 8-turn scenario.
9 turns.
This is a 7. What? What is it?
9.
9. This is a 9-turn scenario.
You didn't read the scenario beforehand.
This is it. Oh, this is the last turn. All right, Charlie, I think you're still the boss. So what do you think you want to do here? Do you want to activate first, or do you want to make Bessie go?
Well, I think in order to get at least Ron into the fray there, I'm going to have to move him.
Yeah, we might not even have another monster show up. So
how far is 6 for him? Is it like over by Hermione?
Oh, it kind of gets you up past Hermione.
Okay.
Here.
And then just do the same thing with Harry.
Okay, 6-inch move. Okay, get you behind Hermione. Bookends. Okay. Bessie, who are you going to activate?
Let's do Jenny. since
Jenny
she's in front.
activates at the front of the party. Is she going to go into my room of doom?
Yeah.
Okay. Do you want to move into my perilous area?
No.
Okay, so you're going to stay a little bit away. Remember, the area around the major plot point is perilous. So she's staying out of the perilous area.
And then we'll do Hermione.
And then Hermione moves up 6. Gets just behind Jenny. Okay, this could be that ends the turn. Yeah, she's about to end the scenario though.
All right, I'm pulling a bullet and then putting 3 in.
Is that 2? Yeah.
Okay. Cards.
So we're starting turn number 7.
Charlie got a steady aim.
You drew a steady aim, Charlie,
Oh, I got a breakaway.
and a breakaway.
That's a handy one.
All right. Well, this could be the last turn of the scenario right here. All she has to do is move up and complete that major plot point. Hermione could do it right now. Is that what we're going to do?
What's up to Charlie?
Yeah, go for it.
Okay.
All right, let's go for it.
All right. So Hermione moves up to the major plot point. She will take a peril as soon as she tries to get close to the major plot point because it's perilous all around it. So go ahead and draw your peril.
2 with might or finesse.
Might or finesse. She's got 3 die 8 in
Yep.
that. Do you have any extra bonuses or anything?
I have an uncanny, but
Roll
it's after,
yeah,
so
use it after.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, let's see it. You need 2. You can do that.
Oh,
No.
got it.
Dang it. Dang it. All right, and then you know what the plot point is. The plot point for is
3
on the card, so
successes
she's
with
gonna have
might,
to roll
finesse, or
3
cunning.
Successes.
I have 4 die
There's
8.
4 die 8 in it. If she fails this roll, a level 3 monster will manifest inside the throne room there.
Okay. All right.
And she's still holding on to her uncanny. Doggone it. All right.
Hey-
This will
hey,
win the
Dave.
game if you can get at least
Dave.
roll 2 successes, and then you can use your uncanny.
Dave,
Huh?
Don't
Wait.
forget-
What was it?
don't forget to do your important messages.
What's
Don't
that?
forget to like, subscribe.
Oh, okay. Okay, go ahead and roll. Okay, we're back. Hey, everybody, don't forget to subscribe to our little channel here. Be sure to hit that like button for us today. Be sure and click that bell. If you're already a subscriber, click the bell so you get a notification when we upload. If you're interested, this was too easy today. This was too easy. I really feel like I came close to them. And the fact that they got all the way through my dungeon without encountering a level 3 monster, that really worked to their favor, because when the queens appear, that's when things get really, really sticky. As it went, you know what we did forget?
What?
Did somebody get injured by my spider or not?
Nope.
Did they always
We
avoided
dodged
it?
away.
Okay. I never even got anybody poisoned. That would have been nice.
You
too.
almost did, but then you talked me out of it.
Yep. Okay, let's find out. As long as she has what, like 2 underneath there?
I need 2.
All right. And you got it. You got the 2 that she needed. She got 2 successes. That's a failure. You didn't pass it.
Oh, wait, son.
Oh,
wait,
that
son.
doesn't work for this. That doesn't even. We can't use that for
It's
this.
a challenge.
It doesn't say challenge on the card.
Final challenge. It says final challenge.
Final challenge. Okay. She adds her extra success on there. That gives her her 3rd success, and it is completed. Awesome. So,
Yay. Me and Charlie are a great team.
Yes, we are. And you didn't even have to use your special dice today.
Oh, yeah.
I forgot about that.
Oh, you
God.
forgot.
Oh,
If the
it's
die
not like
rolls-
you remembered, lady.
If
Well-
the die rolls started to go bad, I was going to recommend it.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, the fact that I didn't get a queen in this scenario, and you know what? Sometimes it goes that way. Sometimes, this scenario can be very difficult. Sometimes it can be fairly
Yeah, when you played it
easy.
with Rob, it was,
Yeah, yeah,
I think, a lot
yeah.
more.
Rob only got well, and again, it was the queen that stopped
Yeah,
him.
I was gonna
Yeah,
say,
when
like
the
he got.
queen gets on the table, and there is a chance of getting a queen off of one of these. For the most part, they drew cards that they could actually deal with fairly effectively.
Yeah.
The one spooky moment was when I got a spider on
On all of them,
everybody, and that was kind of cool. That was
And the
cool.
fact that the tentacles were still active, that made that room very difficult.
Yeah, made that room difficult. Hermione with her Fragor got rid of 2 of them. That was
Yeah,
cool.
that was good.
That was cool. Ginny threw her Emindo. Now, it didn't technically get a result out of that one, but
It gave me a second chance
it could
to
have. Right,
heal up. So.
right. She didn't cast her area periculos this scenario. She didn't have to cast Sanatactus in this scenario. She did cast Fragor.
Mhm.
So Jenny cast 1 spell. Hermione cast 1 spell. Harry cast 1 spell.
And Ron did.
And Ron
outscored
only
him
cast
twice.
1 spell.
Yeah, he did it twice.
He
But
cast it twice, though. He cast it twice. So,
I honestly
and they were
think
able to
that
get through it and get
Yeah.
the scenario completed. So
I
not
honestly think
tons
that
of
the
spell
magic.
casting.
I honestly think that your magic system works very well. Even with this situation where, like you were talking before about having more than one magic user, I don't think it's really a problem.
Yeah, 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 yeah. Well, thank you, thank you, thank you. I think the one part, and there were different versions, because we do a lot of this play testing. There were different versions of this, and one version of the enchantments said that once the spell was up, you could not recast it. So basically, you could only have one version of that spell in play at a time. Right now, we're trying it a different way, like Debilitari is basically a debuff spell. Um, could be cast multiple times on different enemies. Casting it multiple times on the same enemy just makes it last longer, puts more tokens on it. But you could have multiple versions of it.
Well, it's kind of interesting how much we don't use them. Like, it's not like it's just spell. And maybe that depends on the scenario too, but it really isn't.
Yeah. I think one reason you don't just see spell is because the game still has another goal beyond just blasting stuff.
Yeah.
There is a goal that has to be achieved.
Yeah.
So simply standing back and only casting spells is not going to normally win you the scenario.
Right. Yeah.
You're going to have to go get the plot points. Now the spells can help you achieve that, but that means that you're advancing and you're moving, and there are other things that have to be done. So, kind of like the Harry Potter stories. I mean, they don't just stand there and cast spells all the time. There's actually other stuff that they have to do.
Well, and like in this instance, Harry was busy trying to deal with other things and didn't have time to cast a spell technically.
Right. Yep, exactly
and
right.
Ron cast 2 spells, ostensibly the same one, but he had time to do that and was able to move around. So I think it works really well.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, YouTube needs lots of ad money. So yeah, now they're sticking ads in, like, oh look, there's a Dave Meisner.
Yeah.
They're sticking ads in the lives now too. We do have it set to the lowest setting, because it has like 3 different levels that we could put it at. and we have it at the most conservative or the lowest level that we could set it at, as far as
Some people set it really high.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
crazy.
We have the ads set as low as we can, but it still pops up. Yeah, and it's weird. I don't know how it works during the lives. I don't know if it pauses our video or if it's
Somebody said it keeps going, but it just interrupts and then it just picks back up again.
picks up where it started.
I think
back.
that's what somebody said
That's
last
kind of
week.
crappy for
Yeah.
the lives. What if you missed a touchdown or something?
Well, you better pay the premium.
So, see, I'm not going to do that.
I don't believe in paying premiums.
Yeah, I'm not going to pay for something like that. So I would like to introduce some Death Eaters next time. So we're going to.
Ooh.
I think the next scenario.
I bet Nay will play those.
Do what? Nay? Is that what you said?
Yeah.
Yeah. My friend Nay is supposed
she's not
to
going to play the good
next
guys.
week, and she's going to
Nay is
enjoy
next
that.
week.
Nay is next week.
So we'll have. I don't know exactly what the scenario is or how it's going to work or anything, but next week we are going to have some, at least one, I'll say, of the Death Eaters will show up, possibly more than one. So we are going to have some wizard on wizard action or some spellcaster on spellcaster action next
Dirty.
week. Yeah, it's going to be dirty, 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 dirty. So we're going to introduce some new spells next week. This gives us an opportunity to go back and watch this video and think about, the spells that we have been using, and also think about the spells that weren't used. Why didn't, Ginny get a chance to cast her Area Periculos? This might not be the best scenario for that, because, the monsters kind of
Because it
come
is
and
in
go.
PCs,
Yeah.
then,
But maybe casting it on them would be more powerful, because they're more likely to activate with an area around them, and then they'd have to roll for that peril.
Yep.
Fragor got cast. Santa Tactus did not.
Not this time, but it did last time.
Luminiter didn't get cast. Why? This seems like that it almost would be the sort of environment that you'd want to have Luminiter, but as we said earlier, the characters are so involved at trying to get through the dungeon that maybe we make it a full act. Maybe we try using it as a normal action, and instead of giving them an automatic pass, bump it down to giving them a bonus for the peril.
Well, the biggest
rather
problem with
than
that
being
the biggest problem with that spell today was that Harry couldn't keep up with everybody.
Right.
So he wasn't within 6 inches of most of the characters, so there was no point.
Yep. I would agree. So, that'll right. We want to not only do we want to look at the spells that were used, we want to look at the spells that weren't used and figure out why they weren't used, and like you said, what can we do to make it more usable, right? Because
well, it's hard too, because certain scenarios, you're
there
just
was
going to
perils all over the place. This was the perfect scenario for that spell.
Well, yeah, sometimes it just works out, and sometimes
I think
for sure.
If that spell, instead of being a full action, if it was an action and it gave you a bonus, there's no reason that spell wouldn't have been cast and used frequently.
Yeah.
Oh, absolutely.
So that's something to look at for Luminiter.
Absolutely.
The automatic pass is something we can get rid of and try that. I want to try that version.
Yeah,
of the spell.
for sure.
So we're going to change that up. I think that's one for sure that I want to change. And try another version. Doesn't mean, right, just simply because we try a different version doesn't mean that new version is going to be the one that we go with. It also doesn't mean that this isn't the version. Just because we try something new, we may find out,
we use
that
this on the
original
first
version was better.
with the one with Melanie?
Possibly. Ignis Ictus, I think went well. Debilitari never got cast.
And I don't think it got cast last time either.
I'll have to double check on that.
For sure it didn't.
So we might look at that as well.
Yeah.
Why is it, not being cast? And again, maybe in the next scenario, if you have a monster, specifically if you have a higher level monster, debilitary might make more sense
Yeah.
because it's going to last longer
Mhm.
on them.
Well,
These
I
little
would have,
monsters that just go away so fast, debilitary may not be seen as
Yeah.
as an option. But if you have
I
a big
was,
boss like a level 3 monster, throwing debilitary on it might be a good way to do it.
yeah, that's
Okay.
exactly what I was looking for, was for the queen spider to show up.
Super. Super. As you guys watch this, even if you're not watching it live, please take a moment and share your feedback with us once this video posts. Come back to it in an hour or so and leave a comment in there for us and let us know, what you think about these spells. Somebody was talking about abscutum rather than, oh, look, there's
There's an
another
ad.
ad.
Okay, keep talking.
Well, I want to see what it's going to do. Hit the skip. Because that says 1 of 2 ads. Good gosh. That was like a minute or something.
Well,
That is ridiculous.
Well, because you have the option to skip. See, that's
Yeah.
another thing you
Oh
can
my
setting you can
gosh.
do where you can't skip. And you're stuck. watching.
Anyway, YouTube, they gotta get their shekels. What was I blathering about?
Somebody was talking about abscutum.
Abscutum, changing it to a random direction instead of it always being straight away, which I kind of like. I want to try that.
Yeah.
I want to try the random direction. That's an option that I had thought of for that as well.
Much more
Um,
theatrical.
What do you
More
say?
theatrical.
More theatrical, but it adds another die roll in there. So oftentimes I think about that as well. I think about trying to minimize. I want things to flow.
Mhm.
So every time you have to say, okay, draw a card.
But it
or
could be
roll a
fun
die,
because it could
right,
throw them
right in a different direction.
right into like
And
one of your
when he
people.
was stuck where he couldn't use it,
Yeah.
that would have made the abscutum possibly more effective because it could have shot him off
Right.
in a different direction.
Mhm.
So that makes it more useful.
Yeah.
So I try to avoid rules that do not add to the game. I don't like that's something that I really look at as far as, does that rule actually add something other than a rule? I don't want to just add a rule to add a rule. I want to add something that actually adds value to the spell or to the game or to the enjoyment of the player. First and foremost is having fun. All right, everybody. Thank you so much. I'm looking forward to your comments. Please leave some comments. Please get signed up to play with us. Please make sure you get subscribed. Please hit that like button. Bessie, please play us out of here.
Doodle-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo.
Charlie,
Doodle-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo.
Bessie,
Doodle-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo.
Dave.